There are some friends you know you will have for the rest of your life. You're welded together by love, or trust, or respect, or loss, or in our case, simple embarrassment.
Stand clear of the doors. Mind the gap.
Shepherd's Bush,
Ladbroke Grove and Westbourne Park,
and Royal Oak and Paddington,
Edgware Road and Baker Street,
Great Portland Street and Euston Square, Barbican and Aldgate, East and Chasebourne, Tower Hill, Fulham, Broadway, heading down for Wimbledon, Wimbledon Park. Now we cross the Thames, back to Earl's Court, right up to Victoria, change your rain part, hoping time for tea to check the map, to find the route to start again. My germs, £500, £500. Child, and it could have been worse.
Yes, sir, it could have been worse. They could have attached electrodes to our genitals.
They enjoyed it in their own way.
Yes, they were just one of those audiences that enjoy it later. You know, they'll get home and they'll think, yes, I rather enjoyed that.
Oh, will they? Will they? Well, should we give them our individual telephone numbers then? I, for one, should expect dozens of phone calls saying, I know I looked bored shitless throughout the evening, but on calm reflection, Roger was right. I had a fantastic time.
You two are so cynical.
Well, I hope so. I think we should hire a lawyer and sue that audience.
Paul enjoyed it.
You were such a little cutie.
Maggie, you doing a magic trick over there?
Oh, Maggie. I have to say, Peter, I don't know why your father booked us if he and his friends weren't going to laugh.
And you have to say that, do you?
Oh, Vera, will you take a picture of us?
That's not more.
No, not a photograph, not a photo.
Look, this is the last performance we'll ever do together, and it is New Year's Eve, and I want to All right. We're not students anymore.
Thank God!
Hurry up! I haven't got all night. Smile.
I'm back after 3. 1, 2, 3.
If you're going to stay in the house, I shall have to file certain papers with the court. The local rating system alone is very complicated. I shall need to go through that with you.
Yeah, but to be perfectly honest with you, Mr. Gooch, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with this house.
Well, your father provided very generously for Vera and Paul in his will, and the part-time staff have also been taken care of.
I know.
Perhaps you could rent the property out. I could arrange that for you.
Not sure.
Or I could get a valuation done.
Perhaps. Oh, I'm sorry to be so vague, Mr. Gooch. But I have, you'll be delighted to know, made one definite decision.
What's that?
I'm going to have a party. Andrew and Carol in there, I think. And Maggie in there. You know, Vera, if you'd be happier leaving before the holidays, I'd understand completely. And Sarah and her friend in there.
I've said I'll stay till the 1st of the year.
Roger and Mary in there, which of course is lovely and much appreciated, Vera, but I do wish you'd please try as a personal favour to me not to be quite so gothic to my friends.
Package from BA 282 from Los Angeles is now arriving on Hotel 1.
I don't know. When my bags come in, you know. First
Excuse me. Are you who I think you are? I think I might be. What's your name again?
Carol Benson.
Who? Carol Benson?
Who's in the kitchen?
What?
Who's in the kitchen? It's a situation comedy. My wife is the star of it. It's made us millions of dollars. You must come and visit us.
Oh, I knew you. Oh, my children watch you on television. I've never seen the show myself. Well, it's on at 4 in the afternoon. I usually have lots of other things to do. But they love it. Well, it's nice to meet you. Susan, was it? Carol. Well, I'll just call you the kitchen lady.
Oh, Andrew, you know what I hate the most about being a public figure?
What?
The public. That's one of mine.
Oh, right.
My baby don't care.
What the fuck have you got in here? Weights?
Yes?
Ben, please, play with the tractor that cost Daddy £40, not the box it came in.
This is very important. Every time Ben goes to sleep, it must be switched on, all right? And wherever you are in the house, you must carry this intercom with you. Now, if he stops breathing, an alarm will go, and you'll get to him immediately and start resuscitation. Now, you're sure you know mouth to mouth?
I'm a qualified nurse. Please don't worry, Mrs. Anderson. You and your husband just go and enjoy a break for a couple of days. Everything will be fine.
Ready?
Maybe we should take Ben with us.
Could you hold him, please?
Sir?
Look, we haven't been out of this house at night for 8 months, please.
But I've been worried the whole time.
No, but we're expecting it. It'd be great to see everyone again.
All right, let me just say goodbye to him.
Sweetheart, we'll see you in 3 days, all right? Mummy and Daddy see you in 3 days.
I've never left him overnight before. I've left lots of pictures of myself everywhere. Look, Michael. Maggie. Oh, supposed to help.
Oh, I'll come in twice a day and freshen his food and his water.
Please don't let him follow me into the hall, because he might try and run after me. Where is he?
Oh, he ran into the bedroom.
He's just putting on a brave face. You have my telephone number, just in case you need to get in touch. Please don't hesitate to call. Bye, Michael. Bye. Bye, Michael. Bye. I'm going. Bye. Don't let him follow me, all right? Bye.
My baby don't care. Cars and races. Baby don't care for us. He don't care town places or stays not his style. And even Liberace smile. Something he can't see. It's something he can't see. I wonder what's wrong with baby.
Maggie, you look wonderful. Continuously, Clive.
Mrs. Brian. I meant Brian. No, I did. I completely meant Brian. I'm very bad with names. I'm sorry, it's completely my fault. Right, she's been talking about Brian for months, haven't you?
We only met a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, congratulations. You look very happy together. I wonder who's picking us up.
Hello?
Are you Paul?
Yes.
Oh, my God! Not a little! I'll be late. Last time I thought you were sick. What about that train? You know what? How is Peter? Is he all right?
I guess.
It's so hard losing a parent.
I guess.
I don't know why, but I think this is going to have a very positive effect on Peter. He even sounded different on the phone. More mature. More sturdy. Ready to settle down, don't you think?
I guess.
Me too.
Oh, Peter! Peter's hopeless, Max. Well, he's the loveliest boy in the world, but he's never been able to hold down a job or a relationship. You know that. He's hopeless.
People change.
Well, Paul certainly changed.
I heard this extraordinary story about Greta Garbo the other day, right? Apparently she and Georgia O'Keeffe used to keep this Alsatian that used to lick them.
Did he? So how many of the... Oh, right. Right. Yes, you will make sure that they're... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, then. Yes, I'm sure you will, I'm sure. Okay, well, I will phone as soon as we get there, okay? Check everything's all right. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Fucking hell!
Did you bring a surfboard?
No, that's just Carol.
Oh, ignore him. He's a monster. Hi.
Carol, it's a joyful gorgeosity.
Oh, and what's all this then?
It's called the pot belly, Andrew. We have those in England, along with culture.
Be very careful with everything.
Yes.
Oh,
baby.
great, thank you. Miss Benson? Oh, sorry, hello, sorry. I heard you were going to be here. I am a really big fan.
Thank you very much, darling. Just grab something from the trunk and follow them.
Oh,
Go
right.
on, go on.
Mags, don't go.
Peter.
Yeah, we've just got the 3 days, Mags. It would be nice to make it into the house at some stage. Roger and Mary.
Andrew. Going inside to grab the best room.
Of course you are, my darling. Excuse me, are those heavy enough for you?
Hello. Could I just say...
How are you?
I'm in terrible form. Use your phone.
Yes, of course, just do that. Oh, come on, then. Yes.
Thank you all very much. I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Sir!
Thank
No.
you.
Actually, I'm a guest.
A guest?
Yeah.
Then why did you carry my bags?
I don't know. Can you tell me which room my girlfriend's in?
Does she have a name?
Sorry, Sarah.
She's in that room over there.
Everything all right, dear?
Not enough towels.
Andrew, you should see our room. It is disaster!
My wife. Sarah? Sarah?
Look at this armoire.
Is this real?
No, it's imaginary.
Whose are these?
I'm afraid there's been a bit of a misunderstanding. Those are my suits. Actually, this is my room.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
No. That's quite all right. Yours is right next door.
Is it as nice as this one?
Well,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. If this were my house, I'd want the best room, too. Andrew? Bags?
She's fine when she's asleep.
I heard that.
Thank you, darling.
Brenda says everything is fine.
Good.
He had a bottle and a whole jar of apple sauce.
Good. Probably don't need to ring again till tomorrow, then.
You saying I'm ringing too often?
No.
I can't help it if I'm concerned about my baby, can I?
Are you saying I'm not concerned? Just because I don't ring home every 2 seconds doesn't mean I'm not concerned. Come in.
hello, you two. Got everything you need?
Yes, fine, thanks, yeah.
Towels, spoons?
Heaps of spoons.
Mary?
Fine, thanks, yeah.
No, it's good to get away, actually.
Yes, I'm sorry. I haven't seen either of you since...
No, don't be silly. No, actually, this is the first time we've been out since it happened.
Ben's all right, though, isn't he?
Oh, yes, Ben is very bonny, very bonny.
So, all you've got to worry about now are murderers and perverts.
Quite.
Well, I'll see you both downstairs at about 7, if that's all right.
Babe.
Peter, we're very sorry to hear about your father.
Thank you.
Thanks for inviting us down.
Oh, tosh nonsense. Wouldn't work if you two lovelies weren't here. Well, I'll see you both downstairs.
Right.
I could feel the cellulite building up on me on the plane. I wonder if any airlines have planes with gyms on them.
It's funny, I was going to suggest we flew Jim Air, but I thought you'd prefer a plane with a seat.
I think a gym on a plane is a good idea.
And that's what makes you you, darling.
Now, you promised you'd be nicer to me on this trip.
That's because I thought we were getting away from it all. I didn't realize you were going to bring it all with you.
You'd love me less if I were fat. Oh.
I think I'll take a walk.
Hi, you're sexy.
Hello. Just came to see if you were doing this properly. Oh, no, you're doing it all wrong. No, I'll have to help you.
So, do you have wood in Los Angeles,
Well, we have Hollywood.
Now, stop it. I don't have to tell you again. Stop it now.
Sorry.
I got your letter.
Yeah,
Thank you. It meant a great deal to me. My father was very fond of you.
I was really, really fond of him.
Well, you understood him better.
Oh.
I wasted him.
No.
Yes, I did. It's funny. With both my parents gone, I suddenly have this overwhelming urge to act maturely.
Oh, well, I don't think anyone really matures. I think adults are just children who owe money. Come on.
Right.
One more.
That'll do.
Okay.
It is strange about Father.
Hmm?
We fought each other for years. And now, I miss him.
Well, of course you do, Peter. So all this is yours now, eh? Your lordshipful, worshipful...
Yes, kneel when you say that, kindly.
Doesn't Sarah look good still, eh?
Very fruity.
Yes, Maggie's still Maggie, of course.
Roger and Mary seem to be holding up okay.
I suppose so. Horrid thing to have to go through.
Absolutely. I think if there is a God, he takes a lot of long lunches. Oh. Are you all right?
Yes. It's just... Ah.
Oh, yourself.
How is everything out there?
Well, you know, Carol and I have an obscene amount of money.
How long have you been married now?
Almost 3 years.
It's quite a long time for Hollywood, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you get some kind of plaque?
Yes, we stayed together 5 years. I get 3 hair transplants and she gets a new set of breasts.
Not so she'll have 4.
Yes, but her agent gets one.
No, stop it!
You fell for that. I didn't think you would.
Is that cream you're putting in that? Are you making any without cream?
No.
I can't have cream.
You better not eat any, had you?
What's that I smell?
That's what we're having for dinner. Cream of mushroom soup, roast beef and Yorkshire pudding, buttered carrots, sprouts, parsnips, mashed potatoes and trifle.
Should I send for the ambulance now?
Lord Moulton drew up the menu. If you find it unacceptable, you'll have to talk to him.
Why don't you make me a baked potato, steam me a few carrots, and broil me a piece of chicken without the skin?
Why don't you go down to the shops, buy whatever it is that you want and cook it yourself?
Did you never see upstairs, downstairs?
So, how's the world of publishing?
Fine. Very busy.
Any news on the boyfriend front?
I was kind of seeing someone. An author.
And what happened?
He committed suicide.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't...
It's all right, honestly. Really. I didn't really like him very much. I liked him even less after he committed suicide.
How did he do it?
Threw himself off a building.
Eek.
Couldn't even do that properly. It was only a 3-story building. He would have survived. Only a car ran him over. It's not funny.
Oh, it is slightly funny, Maggie.
I suppose so. Yes, it is slightly funny.
What sort of books did he write?
Self-help.
Of course. I'm sorry.
Actually, we've just published a new self-help book that's very good.
Oh, yeah?
Called You May Already Know Your Mate.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
It's about how sometimes you know someone who's a friend and who you should be married to, but you don't think of him as marriage potential because, you know, he's your friend.
Hey, Max, I'm sorry to break your heart, but I am taken.
Not you, Andrew. Peter.
Peter? Oh, Max. Peter's never been very interested in women.
He's definitely gay, then, is he?
I don't know.
Well, you're his best friend.
Yeah, but I haven't seen him for 4 years, have I? Anyway, we haven't discussed it. I mean, I don't think he's very interested in men either. That's the point. I don't think he's very interested, full stop.
I think it's just because he hasn't met the right woman. Or rather, he hasn't realised that he has met the right woman, but he hasn't realised it.
Every
Sensational! You look very nice too, Sarah.
Do you want us to sit anywhere in particular?
Wherever you like, just make sure you face the table.
Good evening, darling.
Hello.
Carol will be down in a minute. She's just gluing her hair on. All right if I sit here?
Maggie!
Hello. Andrew, can I talk to you for just a minute?
Oh, certainly. Now, I don't know what this is about, but if I have something unfortunate hanging out of my nose and no one's told me, you're in big trouble. Okay?
I need to sit next to Peter.
Look. Why don't we go, boy, girl, boy, Maggie, yeah? Yes.
Honey? Thanks. Oh, you look lovely. You look lovely.
And Georgia O'Keeffe. They used to keep this Alsatian that used to lick them.
Extraordinary. Why?
Evening all. Hi, how are you? Hi. Does this bother anyone? I'll put it out. No?
Oh, my goodness! Oh, this is just something very expensive. Peter, this house is gorgeous. I wanted to buy an English mansion in Bel Air, but Andrew said it was vulgar. It was just like this, only brand new.
I rest my case.
Excuse me, could you put that out, please?
So, Carol, I think you've met everyone. Peter, of course, you know. Maggie, Sarah, Roger, all. I want to say Ebenezer. Brian. Brian was such a close second behind Ebenezer. I'm so sorry.
Hello, everybody. I've met Brian. I'm surprised you're here. I thought you'd be carrying bags somewhere.
What does she mean?
Oh, sorry, it's just private joke.
Hi, I'm Carol.
The Carol who took our Andrew away.
Oh, yes, would you like him back? It can be arranged.
Everything's fine at home?
I know.
She just cracks me up.
Yeah, Paul, would you be a blessed poppet and wind everybody up? Well, I'd just like to say, before the festivities begin...
Red or white?
Just a little, because I haven't had alcohol since I was pregnant with the twins.
I'd just like to...
Oh, none for me and none for him. We're AA.
Yes, I'd like to say, and intend to.
Sorry, red, thanks. Thank you.
Yes, really...
White for me, please. Sorry.
No, really, all I wanted to say was that I can think of no finer, fluffier, shinier people to see the new year in with than with your good selves. And I'd like you all to raise your glasses to old friends who should see each other more often.
Old friends. And their wives. And their wives. Oh, no! I warn you, girls, it is swimming in cream.
Don't get me wrong. If I'm looking kind of dazzled, I see neon lights whenever you walk by. Don't get me wrong. If I split like light reflected, I'm only off to wander across a moonlit mile. Once in a while, two people meet, seemingly for no reason. They just pass on the street. Suddenly thunder, showers everywhere. Who can explain the thunder and rain? But there's something in the
Delicious.
So, Carol, tell me all about Hollywood.
No, there's nothing to tell, really. It's a factory town, like Detroit. Hollywood is a community that
churns out entertainment.
Can I just say that I love Who's in the Kitchen? I think it is brilliant.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'm embarrassed to say I haven't seen it.
No, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet either, I'm afraid.
When's it on?
It's on at 4 in the afternoon, and I'm glad none of you have seen it because it's shit.
It's not shit.
It's shit. It's shit with a capital Sh.
It's number 3 in the ratings. It's number 3.
Yes, I'm interested to hear you describe Hollywood as a community, Carol. Well, you know, all those high fences and security patrols and nobody ever talking to each other. I was reminded of that remark by Chesterton, you know, that a truly adventurous person wouldn't cross the globe or climb mountains. He'd just jump over his neighbour's fence. Then, you know, when the real test of an individual's character is to be dropped down a random chimney and to be able to get on with the set of people he finds there. And, you know, when you think about it, that's exactly what happens to us when we're born. We're dropped down a random chimney and we have to get on with the strangers we find there. Isn't it typical Chesterton there to describe a chimney as a kind of uterus?
It's typical. It's really typical.
Sarah, would you like a special room set aside or something?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Brian and I haven't been together very long. Sometimes we get a little carried away.
That's very romantic.
The first time we fucked each other was in a phone box.
Brian is in the production of The Cherry Orchard that I'm costuming.
Yes, and it is not a patch on Who's in the Kitchen.
Actually, you know, I based Who's in the Kitchen on the Cherry Orchard. It's an extraordinary coincidence.
Can I just make a phone call?
Yes, of course.
Sorry.
How is everything, Rog?
Well,
So, Rog, what do you do?
I'm a jingle writer.
Oh, what, those funny little tunes at the end of commercials?
Actually, Roger and Mary are the #1 jingle writers in England, Brian.
Really?
Yeah. No, not number 1.
I think they're brilliant. Brilliant. So, what are you working on now? Is it, you know, top secret?
No, it's a new coffee campaign.
Oh, wow. Can you sing it for us? Go on, sing it for us now.
No.
Oh, no, please, go on. No, all right, then I'll tell you what. I'll do one. So, name me your product. Any product? Oh, right, no, I'll tell you what. I'll do an airline. Fly. All right, here we go. Fly with us. Well, come on, that's all right. I could work on it a bit to get it to rhyme. I think it's okay. So, how much would you make for doing one of those?
I'll make a living.
Did you always wanted to be a jingle writer?
No, but
I always wanted to be an actor. Did you? It's terribly funny, you know, because you are not at all the way I thought you'd be.
Really?
Yeah, because, you know, you seem really nice. And from everything I'd read about you in the newspapers, I thought you'd be... other.
Everything's fine.
Just hearing about your jingle writing. How do you do that? A career and twins. In fact, I was going to ask you, Roger, whether you use your twins in your commercials, because I know very often in the movies they do use twins, because, like, when one twin, you know, starts to go off, they just bring in the other one. Excuse me. Sorry, what? What?
one of our twins died.
I'm sorry. I am really sorry. It's not like me to put my foot in it.
Yes.
I've got it, everyone. Hang on. Here we go. Listen. Fly high, fly with me, and happy you'll be. So how much would I get paid for that?
Somewhere in the region of £12 million.
Oh, Vera, that looks delicious. What are they?
Petit four. My very own recipe.
Oh, none for me. Thank you. Four's my unlucky number. Do you have any petty fives? It's a joke. Do you have any fresh fruit?
Yes, it's in the kitchen.
Oh, that'd be really good, Carol. If you went in the kitchen and you dropped something, you made a noise, then we could say, "Who's in the kitchen?"
time for everyone to get out their presents.
Sarah and Brian.
Oh, I'm sorry, Maggie. I didn't get you anything. I didn't get anyone else anything either. Did anyone else get anyone anything?
Mag's Christmas was last week.
Peter, well, you know, call them New Year presents.
Well, New Year's Eve's tomorrow, Maggie.
Yeah.
Is this some kind of English tradition I don't know about?
Yeah, we always celebrate December the 30th.
Oh, don't make such a fuss, Rod.
Maggie, we didn't get you anything.
I didn't expect anyone.
Listen, there's no point.
Oh, God, if we'd known you were going to get
Look, just
presents,
take the fucking present!
Maybe I could look for something upstairs.
Shall I get that?
No. Big for Peter, leave it.
I can't. Look, it's a naughty book. Erotic Eastern art.
Yes.
Yeah?
Maggie's fine. Bit embarrassed. Don't mention it.
Who was that on the phone?
Mary got it. She thought it might be the babysitter.
Brian, it's for you. It's your wife.
Christ.
Oh, Maggie. Maggie.
So, Maggie, this is lovely.
So, catch of the day is married, is he?
Brian. Brian married?
Not really. He wants to divorce her. He left her once before he met me, for a whole weekend.
Wowee.
They don't sleep together.
No.
They don't. He was going to tell her about me last week, but he didn't want to spoil Christmas for the kid.
They've got a kid.
A little boy. That's why he didn't leave her years ago, for Nicholas's sake.
Sarah.
I don't know how she found out he was here. She thinks he's rehearsing in Reading. Don't you think we look great together?
You never change, do you?
What do you mean?
Don't get me wrong, you know, I'm not condemning you. I hope it works out, but I mean, I just don't know where you find the energy. I mean, me, I can barely get round the supermarket.
It'll work out.
Well, I hope so.
This one's different. He really loves me.
I don't know you very well, Sarah. You're very pretty, and I'm sure you do marvelous things to his dick. But believe me, they will never leave their wife and kids.
Brian will. This time is different.
Oh, you always think it's different, and it's always the same. Remember how in love you were with Andrew here until he left that girl Carrie and got engaged to you? Then couldn't get rid of him fast enough, could she, Andrew? Hey, could she?
I can't remember. It was a long time ago. It was, you know, different lifetime. Thanks.
I've left my wife.
Darling.
I've told her about us. I have told her everything.
Oh, which one of you friends of little faith would like to apologize first?
Well, good luck to both of you. I'm going to bed. Thank you very much for dinner, Peter. I enjoyed watching it. Now you have two to choose from, Sarah.
Thanks, Mary. Thanks a lot.
God, now I can have a fag.
I am not angry. I am just embarrassed. Is there anyone else down there you used to sleep with?
It was 10 years ago. Christ, 10 years ago. You were married to someone else.
That is not the point. I did not try to keep it a secret.
I didn't try and keep it a secret. I just didn't think it was worth mentioning.
Didn't think it was worth mentioning. You were engaged to that fuck monster and you didn't think it was worth mentioning?
No, I didn't.
So she was a fuck monster.
I did not say that.
You did not deny it. Do you still have feelings for her?
Look, she's my friend. She is my very screwed up friend who I am very fond of. It's, you know, it's just, she has a problem getting involved with anyone who's available, that's all.
And what are you?
I'm unavailable.
And what is Brian now that he has left his wife?
He's available.
So where does that leave me?
What do you mean where it leaves you? It leaves you sitting on the edge of the bed. You're being totally irrational. Christ, what the fuck is this? Are you angry because I didn't mention I was engaged to Sarah? Are you angry because you're married to me?
I don't know.
Oh, God, Karen, let's not try and make a big deal out of this, eh?
I guess if we were sleeping together, I wouldn't.
Well, I thought we were going to use this vacation to try and work some things out, yeah.
And how do you think we're going to do that here?
I'm stuck down there in a freezing drawing room with the cast of Masterpiece Theater. Exactly how far do you think we are going to get?
They are my best friends. I live in California. I see them once every century.
Mm-hmm. Well, if that's what's important to you, then you just go down and visit with them. I'm going to bed.
Do you remember that cabaret we did in Bradford? We went on after the Fabulous Poodles.
Oh, now, the Fabulous Poodles. Now, there was a band. See, whatever happened to them then?
No, but we were on after them. Peter was in the middle of his opening monologue, and someone threw a glass. And Peter said,
If that happens again, we're going straight home.
hundreds of glasses.
Hello, love.
Oh, Andrew. Sorry, I hope I didn't drop you in the poo.
Oh, don't worry, darling. I live in the poo. Couldn't matter less. But I am going to have a drink.
Andrew.
Soft drink. Now, are you telling review stories?
Guilty, I'm afraid.
Do you remember Bradford? We've just done Bradford.
Go on, do one of those songs you used to do.
Oh,
Oh, no, please, come on, look, if you won't tell me your top secret coffee jingle, then at least you can do that.
Actually, go on, Rog.
No.
Yeah!
Roger, I did have the piano especially tuned
Uh-huh.
in your honour.
Ooh,
God. Only if Mary will sing.
No, I can't, all right.
So, what's it to be?
Something slow and squidgy, I think.
What about the...
Yes. How does it start? Oh, good evening, everybody. And welcome to,
Someday, when I'm awfully low, scratchy, cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Oh, but you're lovely with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you just the way you look tonight. With each word your tenderness grows, tearing my fear apart, and each laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. Lonely, never change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it, for I love you just the way you look tonight. Never change. Keep that breathless charm. Please arrange it, for I love you just the way you look tonight.
Now do the coffee jingle.
Everybody's in show business over there. Look, we needed a plumber the other day, right? So Carol rings one up. I knew we were in trouble when his van arrives with plumber to the stars on the side.
Right? Yeah, and this complete git walks in wearing the silliest wig you've ever seen and hands me a script he's written for Who's in the Kitchen, the title of which is, 3 guesses, Plumber!
A joke.
Excuse me, Peter. I can't find the television in my room. Where would it be?
terribly sorry, old thing. I'm afraid there isn't one.
Then can I borrow someone else's? I can't go to sleep unless I'm watching television.
No, I mean, I'm afraid there isn't one in the house. My father wasn't a big fan, I'm afraid. I'm pretty sure there's a radio somewhere.
No, that's all right. I'll read. Does anyone have a book?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, my Lord.
I'm leaving now, Peter.
Vera, what can I say? Magnificent dinner. You did us proud.
Paul and I'll be up after breakfast tomorrow.
Well, why didn't you stay now for a drink?
Perhaps tomorrow night.
Oh, thank you, Vera.
I'll be off home now. Good night, all.
Night, Vera, thanks.
Good night.
I think Roger and I ought to go to bed too, actually.
It's only 10 o'clock.
It was a long ride up.
Well, yes, better pace ourselves. Not 22 anymore.
Say it was 24.
Shut up.
Right, well, I'll go.
Brian, how many wives do you have?
I'm not going to panic. It isn't for me. Okay. Night-night.
Night-night. Good night. Sleep well.
Okay.
Mary, it's for you. It's your babysitter.
What did you say? How did she sound?
She sounded absolutely fine. She just asked if she could speak to Mary, that's all.
When this constant panic is going to end. It's been 9 months now.
Rod, there's a book I'm going to send you when I get back to London.
You just have to be patient. It's the worst thing that can happen to a woman, to lose a baby.
Why is it the worst thing that can happen to a woman? What about a man? Why does everyone think that nothing happens to the man? Just because I didn't actually give birth to him doesn't mean I don't... Well, I didn't love him. But there's constant fucking doom in the air. Ben is a normal, healthy child, and if he even sniffles, it's the end of the fucking world. I'm sorry, it's not your problem. I don't mean to bore you all with it.
Don't be silly.
I'm sorry, Roger. I didn't mean to imply that...
No. It's me, it's Mary. Sorry.
Ben has a slight temperature. Brenda called the doctor, and he came over and examined him immediately and said it was nothing. Probably a little cold.
Well, good. That means we can all relax and enjoy the weekend.
So I think we should go home.
You just said everything was fine.
Do you think I can relax and enjoy the weekend when he has a temperature?
Mary, why don't you wait till the morning and then ring again?
Well, it's obvious you don't have children, isn't it?
Mary. That was unnecessary.
None of us can possibly imagine what you've been through. And your overreaction's entirely understandable, but it is an overreaction. We haven't seen you in so long. And we'd just like to spend a bit of time with you. Now, Sarah's right. Wait till the morning and ring again.
I'll try. I can't promise, but I'll try. Just get so worried that I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, but it's all right.
No, Sarah.
It's all right.
Talk about it upstairs.
Okay.
Night.
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 Good night.
Oh, poor Roger and Mary. Well done, Max.
They'll work it out.
Well, anyone want to come upstairs and sleep with Carol and I?
Pardon?
Well, I'm not going up there. She'll kill me.
Oh, I am so glad to have been instrumental in tarnishing absolutely everybody's relationships. Maggie, you and I seem to be the only people who even vaguely get on with each other.
Will you marry me?
Yes.
I now pronounce us man and wife.
I'll tell you why I am hysterical. What if Ben dies? I won't be able to take
So
it.
you're going to be there every single second for the rest of his
Yes,
life?
if I can, yes.
You are not going to go to sleep. We are going to talk about this.
We have talked about
no,
it.
we haven't. Not
we have,
no.
I can't.
Well, you're going to have to because this is ruining our marriage.
I don't think so.
Look, Mary, we have a problem, and if we don't solve this problem, I don't know what we're going to do.
Why don't you leave then?
I've thought about it.
You thought about what? Moving out of the house?
Moving out of the marriage.
You'd leave me?
I don't want to. Mary, I love you. But ever since Simon died, I feel like you hate me, and I can't live with someone who hates me.
Hate you.
It's like you blame me for this. I loved Simon as much as you did.
I know.
I feel like you think there was something I could have done to keep him alive.
If I had taken them to my mother's, none of this would have happened.
I know, and the reason we didn't go to your mother's was because I didn't want to.
If we'd been in the same room with them, we would have noticed.
Mary, I wished something different had happened that night. I put the babies to bed, and I went into the next room and I watched television. I did the same thing that we'd done every night. It just happened. It's not my fault.
I know, I'm being unreasonable. I know, but I want to punish someone. I just want to blame someone because it's so fucking unfair.
We have Ben. We have each other. And Simon will always be a part of our lives, and I'll never forget him. But we're still very lucky people, and we've got a lot to be thankful for.
Don't leave me.
I won't leave you. I won't leave you.
Sarah, when are you coming out? You sawing something in there? Right. Get that beautiful little ass over here.
Brian, I'm very tired.
Well, I know just the thing.
Brian, don't.
What's wrong?
It's a very big step, leaving your wife. You could have consulted me first.
You were the one who asked me to leave her in the first place.
Not yet. We've only known each other 2 weeks.
You said you knew right away.
Brian, you've got a kid.
He could live with us.
I have not even met him.
Oh. So that's your problem. You're worried that Nicholas won't like you. Well, don't worry. He will love you just as much as I do.
Brian, I'm very tired.
Who is it?
Peter, it's me. Maggie.
Maggie? Maggie, is everything all right?
Fill me with your babies.
Oh, my God. I think you'd better come inside. No, by all things godly, no! What are you doing?
Peter, you have to give our relationship a chance.
What?
I've only just realized. I love you.
Max, I love you too, but we're friends.
Exactly. We're perfect for each other. You see, most marriages are sparked off by a physical attraction that wears off within the first year. We've known each other for 10 years. We know we get along. We can learn to love each other sexually. It's perfect.
No, please, keep that on. Max, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Just please give it a chance.
Maggie, your offer is very tempting, but I do not want to put our friendship in jeopardy.
You just don't fancy me.
No, Maggie, you're very attractive and intelligent and sexy. Oh, how can I put this delicately? It's just that I'm not really in the vagina business.
You slept with Sarah. I know you did.
My dear, the Archbishop of Canterbury slept with Sarah, and it was years ago.
Are you telling me you're gay?
Well, I've never disguised the fact that I'm a bit of a whoopsie. But to be perfectly honest with you, I do believe I'm what is commonly termed bisexual, which is by the by, because actually I no longer sleep with men or women.
Oh.
If I did, I promise you, you'd be right up there on my wish list, together with Michelle Pfeiffer and River Phoenix.
I'm so embarrassed.
Look, Maggie, why don't you go back to your room and we'll pretend this never happened?
Don't tell anyone.
Not a soul.
You must understand the touch of your hand makes my pulse react. That it's only the thrill of boy meeting girl opposites attract. It's physical. You must try to ignore that it means more than that. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Got to do with it. What's love but a sweet old-fashioned notion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken?
Hello.
Ooh. Hello. What you doing?
Donkey kicks. I've eaten everything in the place, and I'm trying to work it off before morning. I used to be bulimic. A year ago, I'd be in a bathroom throwing it all up. I'm much healthier now. Oh. What are you doing down here?
Oh, just came down to drink myself into a coma.
Get turned down by Peter?
It was all so embarrassing. I just wanted to kill myself.
Calm down. Come on, calm down and tell me what happened. I can help you if you tell me. I've had every man problem under the sun.
I don't think you'd understand.
Honey, therapists call me for advice.
This is different.
Different schmiffrent. Talk to me.
Oh.
I was married to a bisexual.
Really? What happened?
What happened? He left me for another woman, the ultimate put down. I'll run tomorrow. So, tell me what happened.
I read this book, which said that if you know someone already, that was the ideal person with which to have a long-lasting relationship.
Good theory.
So Peter is someone I love and trust.
What happened?
The book said to be direct. You know, that subtle signals can be misconstrued. So I went to his room and took my clothes off.
That's direct. What happened then?
He said he wasn't in the vagina business.
That's direct too. Has Peter ever been in the vagina business?
Yes, he slept with Sarah.
There's a surprise. Was she engaged to Peter too?
No, they just had a brief affair.
Is Peter gay now?
I don't think so. That's why I think there's still hope. He isn't sleeping with anybody. Neither am I.
Neither am I, but that's another story. And I'm almost out of ice cream. Okay. Here's what I think you should do. Let me make you over.
Make me over?
Maggie, you are a very pretty girl.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes. But you make Mother Teresa look like a hooker. Come on, loosen up. Have some fun.
Morning.
Hello, my darling.
Now, I've written something that I want to show you.
Oh.
It's called Plumber. No, it's this. Look, I found this when I was moving some stuff up here.
my
It's that play we wrote together.
God.
Well, the first half of it, anyway.
What's it like?
It's awful, with glimpses.
Oh, God, you know, I really felt like a slimy bastard about running off to the States like that. Did you mind?
Did I mind? We'd invested 6 months in writing that, and you dropped it all after one phone call from America. Why should I mind?
I'm so sorry, Peter.
Water under the bridge, my petal, just the first of many unfinished projects with which I littered the decade.
That's still a good joke.
What's that?
You know what Ruth says, I've never fallen in love. I've stepped in it a few times.
Do you know, and actually, the scene between the three of them, just at the end of the first act.
Oh,
there.
Christ, yes.
No, I'm
as good one as yours.
Well, I've read worse.
Ta-da!
Oh, my God, you look great!
But, Miss Perkins, you're beautiful.
I've been caroled.
You've been Christmas caroled.
She has bones I would die for.
Well, breakfast, anyone?
Oh, I'm starving. Yep. I don't want to mess up my lipstick.
Or your bones.
Well, I'm sure we could feed you some egg through a straw or something.
I'll just have some coffee to have any equal.
I'm sorry, I'm famous for having no equal.
Got some in my purse. What the hell is that?
Is someone building a barn?
I think it must be Sarah and Brian.
I can't believe Sarah. She seems to exist on a diet of fresh air and bonking.
You would know.
Morning, guys.
Now, that's what I call an extremely long dick.
Aha. Well, if it isn't Sarah and Brian, is it us?
Max?
Yes.
You look great, girl. It can only be Roger and Mary.
I assume they must have resolved their differences last night.
This is the acid test. Darlings!
Well, excuse me, I'd better go.
So, where's Oscar Wilde this morning?
Who?
Loverboy, the Prince of Panache. Long Dong Silver.
He's taking a shower. A cold one, I hope.
Do I detect a hint of trouble in the Garden of Shag?
Intermission.
Carol, it's for you. From Los Angeles, somebody called Bernie?
You told me you weren't giving anyone our number.
Just Bernie.
Especially Bernie.
He said he would only call if it was an emergency.
Leftovers for breakfast, anyone?
Oh, where's all the food?
Well, Vera wrapped it up and put it in there last night. I saw her.
Food disappearing in the middle of the night. I smell a carrot.
Not wishing to pry.
Of course.
But are you and she entirely happy together?
Oh, yes, we're fine. Yes, just getting on each other's nerves a little.
I can relate. Brian's getting on my nerves.
I hardly think my 3-year-old marriage compares to your 2-week-old fuckfest.
I just commit very early.
Ladies and gentlemen, the self-knowledge of Zsa Zsa Gabor.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, my darling, that you are stuck in a recurring pattern. You know those mice that go round on those little wheels? Imagine one wearing a tight leather skirt.
We can't all have our lives figured out as well as you do.
I didn't say I had my life figured out. I said I had your life figured out, love.
Well, I'm sick of everyone judging everything I do. I'm going for a walk.
Well, that's a nice way to start the morning.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean...
Yes, I'm sure you didn't mean to, but I rather think you did.
So, what did Bernie have to say, then?
Can I get you some eggs? Toast?
Oh, must be bad.
I think I'll... don't you...
OK. Give it to me straight, I can take it.
It's a film, Andrew. It's a film.
Mm-hmm.
Shelley Long has dropped out. It's shooting in Montana, and they said they need a fast replacement.
And when does it start shooting?
Monday.
Oh, Jesus, Carol, you'd have to leave, like...
There's a flight tonight.
Well, if you really want...
It's a film, Andrew. It's a film.
It's a film. It's a film. Well, this is a marriage.
If I thought for 1 second that you intended to try.
Fine. Then tell Bernie you'll take it.
Okay.
You already have, haven't you? Great.
Morning.
An airline pilot?
Fighter pilot.
What on earth would make you want to do that?
Top Gun.
I'm sorry.
Top Gun. You seen it? I've seen it 63 times. Bloody brilliant.
Is that the one with Tom Cruise in it?
And Kelly McGillis. She's what really made me want to become a fighter pilot, not him.
Why?
I want to go to that school she runs. For fighter pilots. That'd be bloody brilliant, I reckon.
Hi.
Blimey. Hello, Maggie. What am I doing?
naughty.
Oh, you frightened me.
I'm sorry, Sarah. Sorry about this morning in the kitchen. I didn't mean to be judgmental. I'm certainly no one to talk. In fact, I was just sitting here trying to work out exactly how I ruined my life.
You think you're in trouble? I just tried to fuck a 6-year-old.
You know, it's like kindergarten, school, university, black hole.
It's not that bad.
Oh, yes, it is. In fact, it's slightly worse than that.
Do you and Carol love each other?
I owe her a lot. She hired me when a lot of other people wouldn't touch me.
Did you really used to drink a lot?
Oh, like a pissed fish, darling. Carol understood that because she had her own private parking space next to me in the aquarium. Weird, I thought that, you know, the pair of us stopping drinking would make things simpler. It just made them more complicated.
I'm disappointed in you. You used to be so romantic.
Yeah, well, now I'm rheumatic. Actually, that's it, isn't it? People think you're addicted to sex. You're not. You're addicted to romance. The moment it gets real, like this poor bastard Brian leaving his wife, you run for cover.
Where's the Andrew who used to scale the college wall to play with me all night long?
Oh, everything's different now, Sarah. Everything's different.
I wonder what would have happened if we'd stayed together.
Is that a come-on? Or an honest inquiry?
It's an honest come-on.
I was going to tell Bernie I wasn't available, but I guess I am.
Wonderful.
Nicholas, no, Daddy loves you very much. No, I promise, I will see you. No, Nicholas, I will see you next week. I promise, I promise. I'll take you to the zoo. No, I love Mummy too. I love Mummy too. And Nicholas, I love you. I promise I'll see you next week. I promise.
What are you thinking?
I was just wondering who that phone call was for.
Well, you know, Roger, I think if it had been for us, I'm sure someone would have told us. I mean, absolutely. No question about it at all.
You cheeky bitch.
Don't! Oh, no! No, not the button!
Can I help?
No need.
Oh, there must be something I can do.
Right. What's wrong with that? Thin slices.
Mushrooms. Thanks so much for coming up this weekend. I wouldn't have been able to have my friends here if it weren't for you.
I'll miss this house.
Do you have any plans?
Paul wants to learn to fly. Saw some film called Top Gun. And I am going to retire. I'm going to watch videos. Best thing that ever happened, videos.
If I did decide to keep the house, is there any chance you'd stay on?
To me, this will always be your father's house. I don't want to see it change. And you certainly don't want me around with all of my opinions. Those are too thick. Do them again, please.
Opinions?
How you live your life is none of my business.
My life? You mean my sex life?
Please, I don't want to talk about it. It's none of my business.
Is that better?
Much better. Put it in the pot, please.
How's your family?
Don't you have a fucking go at me! I saw you down there with that fucking wood-chopping guy!
What?
Christ, I have laid my life on the line for you, Sarah, and the moment I make some kind of commitment to you, you're off with some fucking wood-chopping guy! Well, I don't know, maybe we have made some terrible mistake here!
Well, the thought had crossed my mind.
But it's a big fucking thing for us, isn't it? What have I done? What have I fucking done?
Oh, don't be such a drama queen!
Don't you fucking... Fuck!
I owe you an apology. It's not you. Go home to your wife. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it to end up like this. Max? You okay? Maggie, are you ill? Oh, shit! Sorry. Oh.
Look, you sure you want to go?
It's not that I want to go, it's that you don't want me to stay.
Oh, when did I say that? When have I ever said that?
Andrew, you've spent the last 6 months treating me like shit.
You know, there's nothing between Sarah and me.
I know that Sarah isn't the problem. You're unhappy with you. I can't fix that.
You're right. You're right. It's just I just need some time to sort some things out.
So do I. So, why don't you spend some time doing whatever it is that you think you should be doing? You've got my number in Montana.
Hey.
Give me a call. Take care, sugar.
I'm hearing the light from the window. I'm seeing the sound of the sea. My feet have gone loose from their moorings. I'm feeling quite wonderfully free. And I think I will travel to Rio, using the music for light. There's nothing I know of in Rio, but it's something to do with the night. It's only a whimsical notion to fly down to Rio tonight. But I probably won't fly down to Rio. But then again, I just know. There's wings to the thought behind fancy. There's wings to the thought behind play. And dancing to rhythms of laughter.
Hello, get in.
Makes laughter of rain. So I think I will travel to Rio, using the music for flight. There's nothing I know of in Rio, but it's something to do with the night.
This, my darling, is the tune I'm thinking of for the new coffee commercial.
So I opened the door, and there they are in bed together.
With Maggie on top?
Like she's in a rodeo. Little Maggie, who'd have thought it? She's a sex pot. Hello.
Ah! Sorry we haven't seen you all today, but we decided to have a bit of a lie-in.
I think they all know what we had a little bit of, actually.
There was an element of squeaking.
All right, I admit it. We've been shagging all day. So what have you all been doing?
Maggie?
Shut up.
Ooh. Oh, how's Ben?
My name is Mary. I am an overprotective mother. But I've only phoned twice today, and he's fine. I'm still a little worried, but I'm okay.
Well, just to keep you all up to date, we're down now to 6. Carol's gone. And Andrew's a bit upset about it, so I wouldn't mention it if I were you. And Brian has also gone.
I'm not upset. And you can mention it all you like.
Dinny time!
God, do we have such a thing as salt anywhere?
Yes.
Well, congratulate me. I see you've turned Andrew back into an alcoholic, Maggie into an erotomaniac, and Sarah into a nun. Roger and Mary seem all right. Frankly, I think they'll be happier at home. It's not going exactly as I planned.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
5 minutes to go.
Brian will be home by now. Oh, I kind of miss him.
Who was that who picked him up?
His wife.
It's New Year's fucking Eve. Even the Pope has a drink on New Year's Eve.
Hope doesn't get unpleasant.
Am I unpleasant, anyone? Yeah, you see. I never really had a drinking problem anyway. I just went through the AA crap to keep Carol company.
Children, let's not fight.
Ben's fine.
Good.
Oh, can't you let one fucking hour go by without ringing the fucking babysitter?
Andrew.
She's concerned about our child, Andrew. No need to be aggressive.
Was that Roger the jingle writer? Did she speak?
I'd rather be Roger the jingle writer than Andrew the miserable bastard. Never understood you. I'd like to think it was Hollywood, except you were like this 10 years ago.
Like what?
Self-loathing.
I think you ought to apologize to Roger and Mary, Andrew.
Yes.
Oh, do you indeed? Well, I'm sorry, but, you know, but is anyone just going to comment on that piece of human excrement that Sarah dragged in for us, eh? I mean, who was that appallingly dreadful tosspot? And what the fuck was his fucking Greta Garbo story, man, eh?
At least he had the courage to leave his wife.
Yeah, for 24 hours. It's not a divorce. It's a day trip, isn't it?
Well, you'll probably be stuck with that Joan Collins impersonator for the rest of your life.
You're talking about a woman I almost love.
God, I've never seen anyone wear more makeup. How does she take it off? With a chisel. She's made Maggie here look ridiculous.
Sarah?
I think Maggie looks great.
Of course you do. You think Carol looks great.
Mary?
I will not have my ex-wife, future ex-wife, talked about like that.
I don't look ridiculous. That's a horrible thing to say. You're just jealous.
Oh, please.
Look, it's 2 minutes to midnight. Can we please not just try and be nice to each other?
Yeah, let's try and be nice to each other, eh? Because it's New Year's fucking Eve, isn't it? It's New Year's fucking Eve at Peter's fucking New Year's fucking mansion, where Peter gets to be the lord of the manor and I get to regret ever leaving England.
Andrew, I know this isn't you speaking. This is drunk you. But I'm trying to draw a veil over your behaviour, but with the best will in the world, would you please shut the fuck up?
Yeah, I mean, we could go and write our crappy play together, couldn't we? And then everything would be okay, Peter, wouldn't it?
So boring.
Well, then why the fuck did you invite me, eh? And, you know, why the fuck any of us? And why this year and not any other bloody year? Is it because all our fucking lives are in such an optimum fucking mess that it needs Peter, the saviour, to send us out on the world in New Year's Day resurrected and directed and because I'm here to tell you if that's your aim, my old fruit, from bitter personal fucking experience, it hasn't worked.
Do you really want to know why I invited you here?
Yes,
Really?
I do, your lordship.
Well, I didn't think I wasn't sure whether I was going to tell you or not. Given the way this evening has panned out, I think it might be appropriate. I invited you all here because you all mean a lot to me, as you know. And sorry, this is not very easy. Because recently I had a blood test, and it turns out that I'm HIV positive. Sorry, Andrew, I didn't mean to sober you up that fast. Well, Happy New Year. Oh, come on, chaps. Don't let me down. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Peter.
Happy New Year, Vera.
Happy New Year, Peter.
Happy New Year, Peter.
I am an absolute dribbling arsehole. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, Peter. No, I'm sorry, Peter. Peter!
Peter, how long have you known?
About 6 months. And I'm all right. You know, you don't have to treat me any differently. I haven't got AIDS. I've got the AIDS virus. There's a big difference. Statistically, there's every chance that it'll be years before it becomes full-blown.
You should have told us.
It isn't a very easy thing to tell. Look, why don't we sit here? Just for a few minutes.
Are you really feeling, okay now?
I'm fine. Really. I do get a bit tired now and again, but as much as anything, this drug they've got me on now. I intend to live a long time, thanks very much. I'm going to outlive you all.
If there's anything we can do.
Anything
Yes.
Nothing at all.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Peter.
He knows you're sorry, dear.
I love you.
I know, Andrew. Vera, coffee.
Do you know who you got it from?
I haven't a clue, and I don't really think it would make that much difference if I did. Do you?
I guess not.
It's not as if it's anybody else's fault.
I mean, there's always a chance they can discover a cure, isn't there? I mean, they find new things and...
Yeah.
All the time. Absolutely. Look, I'm going to go down and get some bubbles. Roger, why don't you get your guitar? It's a party, for God's sake.
I wish you'd told me.
I thought you might consider my plight a deserved punishment.
How could you say that to me? I've known you since you were a little boy. I used to watch you drawing at that table.
I'm sorry. I know you always disapproved of the way I lived my life.
You had all that promise. I hated seeing what you didn't do with your life, and more how unhappy it made you. But I've always loved you. How could you say that to me, Peter?
Oh, Vera, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
Oh.
Well, I suppose it's too late for old Lang Syne.
Coffee. Black.
Yes.
No sugar.
Come on, Andrew.
Happy New Year.
Look, Peter, if you wanted to stay with us, any of us, any time.
Yeah, anytime.
Oh, that's very sweet of you, but I'm going to be fine. This is my home. I belong here.
We can't let you stay here on your own.
I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
No, but I'll give it my best shot. Oh, I've got something very funny to show you. Stay exactly where you are.
I can't believe he's coping this well.
I think he's fantastic. It makes you feel so helpless.
Exactly.
Max, I'm sorry. I didn't mean what I said.
Oh,
I think you look great. But I was just trying to get back at Mr. Appropriate here.
I am sorrier than it is humanly possible to be. Roger, I wouldn't blame you if you never ever spoke to me again.
Oh, shut up.
Look what I found.
Oh,
Cabaret, I persuaded you to dinner with my father's friends.
Oh, God, I seem to remember we did not go down all that well.
We went down about as well as a turtle souffle. Hello, rejoined the land of the living, have we?
so sorry.
Do you remember Paul dancing on the table, Vera? Do you remember?
Oh, yes, that's him. No, you must have been about 7 then.
Feel embarrassed, Maggie?
Have I missed something?
Look, never mind. What song are we doing that out?
Well, the Underground.
Oh, the fucking Underground song! What a piece of shit!
Who wrote that?
Guilty.
I've always loved that song.
Well, all right, then
love
recite
that
it.
song.
Recite it.
I got to go to Gotti, Plotti.
Oxford Circus, past Trafalgar.
And then puke up off his bloody yours.
On a drunken wretch, not the Underground song. It's your punishment for being such a miserable bastard. Now, here's your bowler, and here's your umbrella. All right, now, after bear.
My love of life just gets stronger as the days go by. Some things I wish they would last just a little bit longer as the days go by. Some things don't look to me like they used to be. No, as the days go by, I get a little closer to. As the days go by, a little bit closer to you. As the days go by, I get a little closer. I'm coming back.
of the mountain.